Good evening. Monday, 20 minutes to 7, the 29th of June 2026. Welcome back. If you watched the previous video in the morning, I had a great night with flat readings. I was pretty stable in the morning, and about 20 minutes before I left, I had 300 grams of full-fat Greek yogurt with half a handful of fresh berries, a good spoonful of almond butter, and you can see there beef bone broth with 1 scoop, 5 grams of creatine powder. I had half an hour walk. I took this screenshot at 10:30. Half an hour walk, got to work. I didn't get physically active for about an hour. I was driving forklift, it gave me a spike. As you can see, that was the highest. I decided to get a bit of walk. I had about 10-15 minutes walk, got a bit active, moved some stuff around. I started to drop. I was around 6.9 just when I had my breakfast. Took a picture of my breakfast. So what you can see in here, I had 2 celery sticks, I had 1 red bell pepper, and in here is 5 eggs. I bashed the eggs, I chopped them up with 1 jar of tuna with olive oil, a good sprinkle of black pepper, and 2 pickles, 2 gherkins chopped up for crunch and a bit of acidity. This is a banging meal. I love it. It gives me energy. I don't have to inject for this. It's high protein and high fat, and it keeps me going all day. About 15 minutes after, I had a coffee with a bit of whole milk and a Kind bar. Is a small bar, dark chocolate, sea salt and almond. Another screenshot being taken at 1:15. So I was still dropping. Even though I had the meal, no insulin needed, and I had the coffee and the Kind bar, and I slowly started to moving up. At 1:15, I was on about 7.5. I had time when I was active, I had time when I was sitting in front of the computer or driving forklift, but eating this meal, I don't have to keep checking on myself. I didn't have to munch or anything. I was quite confident. My work is a little bit unpredictable. I can drive hours, I can be physically active for hours. I don't really know what's coming. This meal, it gives me a bit of confidence. It tastes absolutely banging, and this is how I've been eating for years. I've only been type 1 diabetic for 9 months, and I just try to keep my diet, my old diet. Sometimes it's impossible, but that was my old diet as well. It was a low carb, high fat and high protein diet. But it's not always low carb now, because sometimes, and you will see. So let's just go back. This is an orange and a handful of pumpkin seed. I had the pumpkin seeds first, and then the orange. That's 15 minutes before I finished. I had half an hour walk ahead of me to come home, and when I got home, let's just get the actual readings, the actual figure. So as you can see, I got home and that orange is just helped me to get home. I dropped down to around 5 and I was pretty stable. I'm home for nearly 3 hours and I was in this range, pretty safe. No rapid acting insulin needed throughout the day. The highest peak was about just below 8. I can take that, and we are currently on 5.5. There's one more picture missing, of course. Don't tell me. Oh yeah, here we go. Sorry. I had my dinner. This is a large dinner. That's the main meal of the day. I had it about, my first bite was 10 minutes past 6, so more than half an hour ago. There we go. What you can see on the side, let's just start with that. What you can see on the side is it's green salad. I've got some spring onions, I've got some green bell peppers, some cucumber, some gherkins and green chili for the sake of fun. This one here is fortified Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons with some parsley, crushed garlic and a pinch of salt. And these bad boys here, a total of half a kilo of beef mince, 15% fat. I've got loads of seasoning. This is Indian seasoning. I put some garam masala in, some ginger, chili, cumin, loads of, I will make a cooking video how I make this recipe. Is well tested. I've been eating this for years. On the side, that's 120 grams of fridge cold potatoes. The net carb is 20 grams. Overall, we are about 25 grams, less than 30 grams of carbs. And for this meal, I shotted 1 unit of Novo Rapid. The reason why, because I had 10 minutes walk straight after. And also, I will inject shortly, just after I finish the video, the 24 hours long-acting insulin. And if I have to correct, because of the high fat and the high protein, if I have to correct, I'm still on time to shot a correction about 8:30. I will be up till about 9 o'clock, 9:30. So I'm not worrying about that. Let's just see, yeah. Slowly started to going up. We'll see how my body will react after I inject the long-acting one. So this is just 1 day of eating, but will keep bringing pretty much everything what I consume throughout the day. Don't forget, this is not the way, is my way. It's probably not yours. I wouldn't recommend this diet to anybody. This is how I like to eat. This is the food what I like. I'm 41. I'm looking after myself. I make decisions and I face the consequences. I'm physically active. I'm working out. I walk every day for hours. So for me, this is just works. I keep myself in shape, but this is nothing to do with genetics. I'm 41 years old, so my metabolism is slow. I'm not 20 anymore. Also, I had period of time when I was smoking weed, drinking beers, didn't do exercise, having takeaways, and I was twice as bigger as I am now, most fat. I had years when I was a fat man. So it's basically, this is just goes with my lifestyle. Also, I'm not eating donuts or pizzas or bread or any sugary drinks or anything. So I can afford, basically, I can eat in this way 2 large meal, relatively large meal, but I've got the calories, I've got all the nutritions, what I need out of this. And once again, this is not what I recommend, this is not the way. I can keep myself for the last 30 days for 99% in range. I've got relatively good results compared to the short period of time while I'm in this type 1 game. So this is just me. I will take a screenshot right before bed, bring it tomorrow. If I have to eat anything or if I have to correct, of course, I will bring all the data, all the screenshot and the real readings in the morning. I wish you a peaceful good evening, a good night. Hope you enjoyed the video. You take care of yourself. See you tomorrow. See you in the morning. See you in the next one. Bye.